YouTube, what it do, what it do? We're about to watch this video right now. I stopped the video because I was like, I want to record something, and I'm not gonna lie, I was zooted, bro. And then I heard that, what the fuck, and I'm sober now. I was zoots, but let's see.
This is really, honestly, just disgusting, horrific things we're gonna talk about here. We must talk about them because
tie your shoes, tie your fucking boxers, your sweatpants.
There has been some resurfaced footage of a Trump accuser
tie your ponytail.
saying that she was nearly 13 when the president
we're ready,
don't want to get flagged. The president did things that no one should do to a 13-year-old girl.
This
also,
is where I started getting sober.
Now there has been accusations that
it's gonna be
took away
bumpy ride, fool. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, fool.
And of course, Thomas Massie is warning Republicans that this is all going to come to a head one way or another.
One way.
Let's start with this horrific resurfaced footage of
Trump
victim.
I was 13.
One of Trump's.
This is where I got sober. Almost. And that was it, bro.
Victims, allegedly, who said she was 13 when the president hurt her.
Donald Trump knew that I was 13 because...
This is where I started getting sober.
The first night that I was there, Tiffany...
Sorry, I spoke over it. This is where, that part when it comes on, that's where I started getting sober.
It's horrific resurfaced footage of victim, one of Trump's victims, allegedly, who said she was 13 when the president hurt her.
Donald Trump knew that I was 13 because the first night that I was there, Tiffany actually suggested that, and she had a whole bunch of different wigs, and I expressed interest in them. You know, I always told her that I would love to walk around with blue hair, and so I tried some on, and there was a blonde wig that she said that looked great on me, so I wore.
She said that there was wigs, but there was a blonde wig there. All right. The assistant said she could have said that to any other wig, right? No. She specifically said it to when she only put on that blonde wig. You know what that means? It means this fool wanted her on that wig, or the wig on her, whatever the fuck. And the assistant clearly could have said, oh, that one's nice. Oh, that one's nice. But she only spoke when she put that one on and said, oh, that's nice. Why? Because he ordered that.
Or that wig. And Donald Trump had specifically asked about me because I remind him of his daughter. And she said, well, she's 13 as well. So he knew the first time that he saw me. But he took a liking to me because I look like his daughter. The reason I'm coming out now.
What? What? And bad people are coming from Mexico, fool? What?
Is when it happened originally, I just wanted to forget about the whole
incident. What the hell is going on?
And when I saw that he was running for president, I felt it was my responsibility to come out and tell our country what kind of man this person is.
Yeah, so that was Katie Johnson. She's one of Trump's alleged victims. She came out in the 2016 election cycle and said that Donald Trump touched her, defiled her when she was 13 years old. And as she said there, Donald Trump said he took a liking to her because she looked like Ivanka, who was also 13. And let me remind you, Donald Trump has a very strange relationship with his daughter.
Yet at times, his fatherly praise is downright cringeworthy, like on The View in 2006.
I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird. Stop it. You know what? You are sick.
Far from protecting.
Donald Trump has a very strange relationship with his daughter.
Yet at times, his fatherly praise is downright cringeworthy, like on The View in 2006.
I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird. Stop it. You know what? You are sick.
Far from protecting his daughter from being talked about as a sex object, he
What?
has encouraged it multiple times. On Howard Stern's radio show in 2004 and then again in 2006.
By the way, your daughter,
She's beautiful.
can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than...
Guys, we're going to keep going, but that will never freak me out. That's so fucking weird. It's weird. It's gross. It's gross.
What?
How did we elect this guy? I know we didn't, but how did this country elect this person? It's just disgusting.
Never.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
It's
She's tall.
unbelievable.
She's almost 6 feet tall.
In May, Ivanka described herself as a feminist while defending her father on CBS after a scathing New York Times article about his alleged negative treatment of women.
Is there unending commentary on the female form?
No. I've known my father obviously my whole life, and he has total respect for women.
Please welcome the lovely Ivanka Trump.
Still, even Ivanka seemed confused when talk show host Wendy Williams asked about things the two have in common.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Let's see.
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Again, never gonna get over it. Never gonna get over it. Okay, so clearly there's some there. There's some there. We just saw with our own eyes. Probably not new to you. New maybe with everything else that's going on.
Whoa.
It definitely has a different shade to it than it did a couple of weeks ago. Now, I also want to remind you that Donald Trump admitted to going into the Miss Universe and Miss Teen USA pageant dressing rooms. He would go backstage while they're naked, and he said he could get away with it because he owned the company.
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, you know, Mr. Trump, in my country, we say hello with the vagina. And
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, you know, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. You know, I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? You know, they're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with it.
Yeah, well, you're not getting away with it much longer, are you, bitch? Now,
Whoa! How
email come out
steady!
where it says
Whoa,
here,
whoa.
Epstein literally got pissed because Trump raped a little girl first and denied him his shot at taking her virginity. It says here, defendant Epstein had sexual contact with me at 2 of the parties that summer. On the second occasion involving defendant Epstein forced himself upon me and proceeded to rape me anally and vaginally despite my loud pleas to stop. Defendant Epstein then attempted to strike me about the head with his closed fist while he angrily screamed at me that he, defendant Epstein, should have been the one who took my virginity, not defendant Trump, before I finally managed to break away from defendant Epstein. So I know that, you know, I do think that it's good that we are lighthearted about some of the more serious things happening here, but I kind of think when you put all of this into perspective, it's deeply disturbing. It's deeply disturbing. Though it's important for us to laugh at the state we find ourselves in, it's also important to realize how serious some of this is too. Tim Dillon put it, this is a very right-wing, is he right-wing? I don't know. He's definitely not left-wing.
And
comedian
supposedly everybody that's bad is from here.
Let's look at Trump here. And I do think, unfortunately, this kind of is the end of, and I say unfortunately not because I care, truly, but I say unfortunately because
crazy.
it seems
Fool and
to
foolas.
not be doing anything good for anyone.
Fools and foolas. This
is the end of the Trump administration. This
I was
is
gonna say
the beginning of the
amazing,
Trump
but
presidency.
I was
It's
zooted,
obvious
I'm
to
telling you,
everyone,
and then I
even
got
his most
sober.
ardent supporters show
trying to
up to the
regain
White
the
House, like Laura
zooting.
Ingraham, and she's kind of shocked on what the hell's going on. Now we'll start, 3 years of talking
Hit
about
that like, hit the subscribe,
the
comment.
ballroom. He will trail off. He will get older. He's going to.
Doesn't matter about the
music.
music.
White House in gold.
Put out.
Epstein's going to suck the oxygen out of a lot of this. We're going to talk about that a little later on. Apparently AI, by the way, the only thing I'm sure of about AI, I'm not an expert, is that AI, as soon as we have robots running around this country, they'll all be pedophiles too. There's no one in power that will apparently just not be a pedophile. All these robots will be pedophiles.
Yeah.
That
so
guy's crazy.
To his point, though, Donald Trump is a lame duck now. Let's just mark it in the sand. Donald Trump is officially a lame duck. He is on his way out. He is losing power by the day. And that is why Thomas Massie earlier today reminded Republicans that though they might vote to protect Trump today, it'll come back to bite them eventually.
To happen. I would remind my Republican colleagues who are deciding how to vote, Donald Trump can protect you in red districts right now by giving you an endorsement, but in 2030, he's not going to be the president, and you will have voted to protect pedophiles if you don't vote to release these files, and the president can't protect you then. This vote, the record of this vote, will last longer than Donald Trump's.
Cuts off there, but says the record of this vote will last longer than Donald Trump's presidency. Yeah, it will. It will. So I think when you put all this stuff together, stuff we know in the public, what people have accused him credibly of, what Donald Trump is trying to stop from being released, it's a really dark, disturbing moment in American history. But I guess the one silver lining to all this is it's all coming to a head. Finally, it's coming to a head. And we're seeing that with the rift of Marjorie Taylor Greene and the rest of them, that Donald Trump isn't powerful. He isn't this unstoppable force. And it is really interesting that it's taken something like Epstein, the thing he helped bring to the limelight by saying he was going to release all these files. Now it's the one thing that totally implicated him. It's fascinating. Well, anyways, we're going to keep watching this as we do all things. So if you'd like, please do hit like. If you want to subscribe, it does help a lot. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
That is crazy. All right, you two, wash your ass.